Holy shit, guys. Fucking Moose. Like, a lot of people were saying it might happen. I honestly didn't believe it because, WWE's gotten everybody, let's be honest here. And for TNA to get Moose and for him to come out during fucking Destination X main event, that was fucking awesome. This whole night was great. If you've not watched TNA in quite some time, and this was your first time watching TNA, I'm pretty sure you're hooked after that. That was great. Holy shit. We'll get to the Moose thing at the end because that was the main event, and the main event was awesome as hell. We started the show, and they're doing this thing with Jeff Hardy wrapping his fucking head in tape, which I was like, whoa, what the hell is this shit? Like, I couldn't. It was insane. And then we get back to the ring, and it's ladder match time, and that ladder match was crazy. Okay, the craziest thing I saw out of this was Trevor Lee they had two ladders in the ring. Trevor Lee was on, both, whatever, and Sutter and I think it was Mandrews pulled apart the ladders. Trevor Lee's doing a full split. DJZ comes into the ring and kicks this dude square in the nuts. Square in the nuts. And I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Well, I don't know if he's the best heel anymore. That Spud is one of the best heels in TNA. He came in that motherfucking match, swinging the chairs, hitting damn near everybody, dude. DJZ. Let's be honest. He's been one of the mainstays of the TNA. He's been there when they had everybody. When the X Division was great, 6 years ago. He stayed through everybody leaving. And that's true fucking X Division right there. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. What he did tonight was purely just great. He wins the X match, the ladder match, and I was pretty damn happy. He comes out to do a promo, and fucking Mike Bennett attacks him. He said last week he was going to ruin. He said last week he was going to ruin Destination X, and he started it with DJZ. And well, DJZ comes to Mike Bennett after was it a couple hours later, like an hour later or whatever. We're gonna do this whole one segment all at once. And says he wants a match with him. So they have a match. And dude, DJZ just had an insane ladder match where he fucking flipped everywhere like normal. Then comes out here and has another insane match. That roll through he does for that DDT? Well, he tries to hit it, and dude, Mike Bennett caught him with a nasty cutter. It was just like, boom, you're dead. He kicked out. And, oh man, this dude is insanely good. The flips over the top rope when he hit that was insane. But I think my favorite part when he actually did finally hit that rolling DDT move, that was pretty fucking great. That's nasty looking. That is nasty looking. Like, holy shit. Well, Mike Bennett was no slouch in this match. He really fucking put on a really great fight. Well, they fight onto the outside. DJZ's about to hit a fucking top rope corkscrew flip, whatever. We don't know what he was about to do. And Mike Bennett walks away. Said he was done. Well, here comes the rest of the X Division. Well, not really the rest of the X Division. There's a lot more people in the X Division, but 4 people from the X Division came out. Helms Dynasty and Mandrews and Sutter, and they put Mike Bennett back in this match. Mike Bennett comes to the ring, roll up pin by DJZ, and he gets the victory. Not only does he win a title shot for the X Division Championship, and he gets a victory over Mike Bennett, who vowed to ruin Destination X. Well, it's not done with Mike Bennett. We're going to have to talk about the main event later. We're going to continue with this Matt Hardy thing. Wow. I didn't think that this was going to get worse. I didn't think it was going to get better. I thought it was just going to stay the same. It was going to stay awesome. Dude, when Matt Hardy got in that boat, and I don't remember what he named it. I probably can't even say what he named that boat. And he goes in there. Vanguard 1 pops up on the screen. He brings Jeff Hardy's shirt and he puts it in a bag, and he's taking all the remainder of Jeff Hardy's or whatever, clothing, and he just takes it away. We're doing all the Matt Hardy segments right now, so if you don't want to know, we're doing a segment because a lot of things kind of tune into each other tonight. Like, it was, this might have been 30 minutes ago, but it's tying into what happened earlier. So the Matt Hardy thing was just spread out throughout almost the whole show. Then they're at the dinner table. What the hell was that? Matt Hardy talked to that chick, and he's like, Senorita, whatever her name is. She's like, I'm not Mexican. I'm Armenian. I was like, got him. He said, even better. I can't do it. That was and then he was like, bring me green beans. Green beans are like elegant. They're what you need to have or whatever. And I'm like, what green beans? What is he talking about? And then he was like, don't bring mustard. I just despise mustard. And if you go back, and someone put this on Twitter, Matt Hardy as version 1 had that on the side where he had his Mattitude face and then little random sayings. He despised mustard, and it was disgusting back then too. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then after that, they go back. Well, this was even funnier. A big guy was writing delete as he was going delete. But before that, forgot about the fucking screening with Maxwell Hardy out there, and he invites people to his home theater. Oh my god! And when he said I told you it'd be over. Fucking this little kid sitting next to Matt Hardy turned and looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, what? Priceless reaction. And then he had said something before he turned around. He's like, Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. And he had said something else. I can't. Like, that right there is the highlight when he says that shit. I can't. It's just funny as hell. So they get back to the Impact Zone. Matt Hardy comes to the ring, and he's going to bring out Jeff Hardy. Or Brother Nero. He didn't say Jeff Hardy anymore. He brings up Brother Nero, and he says, well, your punishment is I terminate your contract. And, he's walking away. And this motherfucker goes, wait, hold on. I know you. You'd be happy. You would find a way to be happy. And when this motherfucker said you would go work in New York for Mr. McMahon, I was like, what the fuck did he... And then he goes, or New Japan, or like horrible wrestling. I just could... it was crazy. That was pretty fucking hilarious. All that stuff about how WWE supposedly ripped off Simon Leishan with the Bray Wyatt thing. I knew he was going to say something about it tonight, but I didn't know he was going to go like that. We're going to talk more about this on the podcast Saturday night. Make sure you come watch that, guys. I've got a lot planned, and this whole Final Deletion versus the Compound match is going to be what we talk about a lot. I think it's what a lot of people are going to be talking about after this week, so make sure you go stop by Saturday to watch that. Well, after he says all that, Matt Hardy says, well, you know what? He's going to make you his mule, break you, and he's going to just take every dollar since you got out of him. And he's like, one thing, I will be broken, but I will never be broke. Like, that's true. That motherfucker's rich. Jeez. Wow, that was insane, dude. He is amazing. Wow. Matt Hardy. Clap to Matt Hardy. That's just crazy ass shit. We had that fatal four-way from the Divas. Or the Knockouts. I get it confused, guys. Leave me alone. Like, it's women's wrestling, damn it. But that was awesome. They killed it. Dude, Gail Kim is a beast. I know she's going in the Hall of Fame. I know she's been a beast forever now. But damn, she took it to another level tonight. I really thought, it was insane. Dude, what the fuck? And then, what was... Jade hit the finisher. Watch your neck or something like that. It was a pedigree. That was insane. And you know how last week I said I thought that Sienna didn't really hit all of this armored or something like that? She fucking hit all of it today. Jesus Christ. When she hit that move, fucking slung, just destroyed Gail Kim out of it and got the pin. Like, it was really good. This match stepped it up. Even it was better than last week's match. Jade and Marty Bell had a good match last week. It was with the weapons, but it wasn't as good as this match. This match beat it out from last week. Honestly, it really did. We had a monster. I had thought they had some monsters ball on Twitter. That's what I heard, but it wasn't. It was a good match still, though. It was Abyss and Crazy Steve came out, and dude, Crazy Steve is a fucking beast. The way he looks like a fucking Joker. It is awesome. So they come out, and here comes Bram. No Rosemary though. And I'm like, what is? I mean, we saw them kiss last week, Bram and Rosemary. I didn't know what else to think of it. It was gonna be crazy, and yeah, it fucking was crazy. The match was pretty solid. Rosemary comes out, helps Bram get the victory. I still don't know what to think about this feud because they didn't, like, Rosemary was rubbing all over the dude's chest and shit. What's gonna happen here? Like, this is one of the feuds that I'm really, like, looking to see what happens in the coming weeks. I really want to know what's gonna happen. Is Bram gonna join Decay or is he not gonna join Decay? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Is Bram gonna join the Decay? I honestly say no, but I really kind of want him to now. Like, it's hard for me to, you know, see what I want. Like, it's gonna be crazy. So we had Drew Galloway come to the ring, and he's gonna fight with EC3. They fucking fought each other, that's for sure. Damn, dude, that headbutt Drew Galloway hit on the EC3 when they were going to the back was disgusting looking. Like, Jesus. Oh my god, that looked nasty as hell. The Samoan drop or whatever they normally hit, he just fucking threw EC3 to the ring post. Oh my god, dude. EC3, I mean, he got some moves in too. When he got that chair and fucking slung it right on, right into Drew Galloway's face, that was insane. I want to know who's gonna be the heel, who's gonna be the face. I know this face right now. I swear, I want, as much as EC3's heel run in TNA was probably one of the best heels in TNA history, I can throw that in there. I don't care what anybody says. Drew Galloway's heel in ICW, oh my gosh. I've never seen ICW. You can go look at him on YouTube, and that's why I've seen a lot of Drew Galloway's work. The dude's insane. He's great as a heel. I would like, and Evolve, obviously. Him and EC3 are a team, and they're heels and Evolve. It's crazy. But EC3 called Drew Galloway his Scottish puppy dog bitch. That was great. EC3 is awesome on the mic. He's probably one of the best talkers TNA's got, if not the best. I would throw Mike Bennett in there as well as EC3. And so now we're going to get all into the main event talk. All of it. All in one right now. So, Jeremy Borash is out there trying to conduct a face-to-face between Bobby Lashley and Davey Richards. Not Davey Richards. Fuck. Davey Richards does come out, but Eddie Edwards. And, dude, they had some great mic work this time. It was good. It was gold. It really was really good. And Bobby Lashley's like, well, you got the cheap shot on me last week. And then he takes him out. He goes out to get a chair. And then here comes Davey Richards. At this point, I jump out of my chair like I'm some 80s movie at the end where you just freeze frame and they're standing there jumping and whatever. That's how I was. But I fucking love the Wolves as a tag team. To see him come back, I know he's not ready to compete, but if you check out the dude's Twitter, the dude does some insane stuff. He's killing it. I would expect him to be back in about a month. I would say, like, I would say. I mean, just the way his progress has been, and you can see what he does on Twitter with all the weightlifting and everything. It's pretty insane. But they take Bobby Lashley and he gets scared and runs. He gets out of the ring, right? This motherfucker grabs Jeremy Borash while Eddie Edwards is holding up both titles. He grabs him, just chunks his ass in the ring, tells him to get his world title. I'm like, damn. Just chunks his ass in the ring like it was nothing. Like, that was pretty funny. So they have the match, and this match was awesome. When Jeremy Borash says the Destroyer, it's intense as fuck. Like, I don't even care when he says the I'm not gonna say it because he's fucking late as hell. But when he says that, it's like this is a big fight feel. Every time he comes out, just when he says the Destroyer, like that is insane. He is great at that. I'm just gotta say, wow. Like I said, the match was insane when Eddie Edwards flew through the ropes. And I didn't think Bobby Lashley was going to catch him the way he was standing, but he caught him just like boom. Throws him in the belly-to-belly suplex. That was insane. Spears him into the steps. Every time Eddie Edwards had a chance to come back, Bobby Lashley took it away from him. Took it away from him. Took it away from him. Finally, Eddie Edwards gets back in there, hits the chops, hits the Hurricane Rana. Hit a nasty-looking fucking DDT. Like, I love DDTs now. They're making them crazy with all the ways they're hitting them. And dives, like, suicide dive 3 straight times. Just, like, knocking him out. I mean, it was crazy. And, as you can tell, it looks like Bobby Lashley's eye. He looked like he had a black eye. It was swollen. And he goes to the top, and Edwards knocks him down. It probably wasn't supposed to happen, but he kind of slips. Gets back up there. It looked like it was supposed to happen the way Bobby Lashley's eye was swollen. Like, it was fucked. And he takes him down with a Hurricane Rana. Well, at first, when he did it, Bobby Lashley got him. It looked like he was going to powerbomb. No, Eddie Edwards still was able to hit the Hurricane Rana. And I was like, let's go. Like, I was so tuned into this match. I was not turning my head away to do anything. Like, it was crazy. And Bobby Lashley had him trying to hit the Dominator. And when he does, Eddie Edwards' feet hits the ref. The ref is knocked out. So, Bobby Lashley goes and gets a belt. Brings it back in. Eddie Edwards. Not Eddie Edwards. Davey Richards comes back in. I'm like, what is he doing? They hit their tag team finisher, where they hit the super kick, spring buster, and they go for the pin. Dude, Bobby Lashley still kicked out. At that moment, I was like, it's over. It's over. He kicked out. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I was genuinely surprised he kicked out of that. Like, the way this match was going, I was like, he's done. He's done. He's done. Nope. Nope, not at all. And then here comes Mike Bennett into the ring, knocks out the ref, doesn't do anything. He just telling him, like, come on. And I was like, perfect spot for Aiden O'Shea. Then I hear Moose's music. Let's fucking go. Like, I was like hyped as fuck. I was hitting the Moose, just the whole time. Dude, what? Like, oh my gosh. So Moose comes out, and Eddie Edwards tries to come after him. Dude, what were you thinking? He grabs that dude. He's trying to go for like a Hurricane Rana. He just fucking grabs him. Powerbomb to the ring apron. Like, you're done. He clotheslines the shit out of Davey Richards, first off. Like, he fucking took his head off. Like, it was done. Mike Bennett is still there. Bobby Lashley, Moose, face to face. Mike Bennett comes with a low blow. And then Moose, with another nasty-ass looking clothesline, folds Bobby Lashley up like a accordion, like throwing out them JR references. But that was nasty looking. What a show this week from TNA. Really awesome. It topped. And to me, it topped last week's Final Deletion. If people just watched for the Final Deletion, didn't watch anymore, you're dumb, because you missed one of the best shows TNA's had all year, if not the best. So that is my review and reaction for Destination X. Let me know what you thought. I gave it a best fucking show of the week. But like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.